I got to see David Tracy.
Detroit. Oh my God, that guy.
He took me to a junkyard.
Is that like a date is that a date for him?
Can we go to his Instagram
Sure.
for a second?
Is it just David Tracy?
It's David and Tracy. Yeah.
This one?
So if you go down, oh good, you follow him. Keep going down. It was like a little while ago. There we are.
Look. That's very cute. That really is a good date. His Instagram is just full of junk.
This is what we were talking. So I was like, I had a few hours to kill, and I messaged him. I was like, hey David, like, do you want to hang out? What do you want to do? He was like, almost without hesitation over Slack, he's like, let's go to a junkyard. I was like, sure.
Was he looking for something specific?
No, we were just being tourists. I had never been to a junkyard before. He's like, oh.
Did you find a little souvenir for yourself?
I almost bought what did I almost buy? I almost bought a carburetor. Just to have. It was so cool. I was like, I'm going to put it on my desk or whatever. But, I had a small suitcase with me, so I couldn't.
I completely understand.
But it was really nice because a lot of my job is figuring out how things work and explaining it to people. But there's only so many videos you can watch and so many like cutaways you can look at. But with a junkyard, everything is taken apart. Everything is disassembled.
Everything is exploded view.
Yes, everything is exploded view. So David had this golf club that was there, and he was like carrying it around as a pointer. And I was like, what's that? He's like, oh, this is a leaf spring suspension system. Like if you see this, it like works this way and everything. And I was like, oh. And he's like, over here we have like a different kind of suspension. So he was like pointing all of it out, and it was really, really cool. And we got to sit in some cars, not all of them. Some of them had things in them that I was like, it's
biohazard.
I'm not putting my pants on that.
People died in there.
Yeah, there was the one that we took a picture in front of.
Did you find one that was like soaked in blood? It was
always fire. One. It was like it had been melted. I was like, do you think there was a body on those seats? So we're looking.
They usually get out when there's a fire. They don't usually die.
We were looking and we're like, okay, it doesn't look like the fire really got into the cabin. So hopefully these guys didn't get burned. But it was really fun. And there's like a picnic table in the middle of this junkyard with like vending machines. Like people go and hang out.
Yeah.
That's a great first date. That's how you weed out the bad ones when they don't like that.
If I can't imagine how many guys have taken girls successfully on a first date in a fucking junkyard.
That's when you know they're worth it.
I guess so.
When they don't go running for the hills.
I mean, look at this guy. Who doesn't want...
We love David. Don't make fun of David. I love David so much. I love David too.
I hope that's his Tinder picture.
I love David's on Tinder.
That postal Jeep of his. Oh my God.
He brought that to M1.
What a fucking rough. That thing is brutal. It looks like it's actually held together with rust.
He brought that to M1 being like, can we drive it? Can I drive it on the track? And the four people were like, maybe. Let us take a look at it. And it like pulled up and then they were like, no. No way. That's not allowed on the track. Sorry.